You love. It's not for me to say. You love.
Hi nail fam, I hope that you are well. It's your girl TiaBella, and Beetles was kind enough to send me over this dip powder kit, and it is called the Modern Muse collection. If you are a longtime Beetles user, you would remember that Beetles actually came out with a Modern Muse gel polish collection. I don't have that particular collection. I do have others, but it's very exciting to see that they are coming out with dip powders that are exactly like their gel polish. So included in this kit is 20 colors of their dip powders, as well as their 4-piece of their dipping liquids. There is also a little dusting brush and an application guide. So here are all of the beautiful colors that comes in this kit. And if you go to the name, which is Modern Muse, you can see that all of these colors definitely represent those modern colors that are usually in the kind of color palette of a modern home. So here is how the dip liquids are looking in a nice, beautiful kind of matte white bottles, and they have the numbers clearly displayed on them so you know how to use them. And here is an up close look at all of the dip powder colors in this collection. I am super excited to swatch these colors for you. I won't be swatching them on camera. I'm only going to do like 1 or 2 of them on camera, and then the others I'll do off camera because I don't want to spend the entire video just swatching. I want to quickly get into the nail design that I'm doing for this video. So now I do have these little short swatch sticks here that I got from Shein, relatively inexpensive, and now I'm just going to go ahead and quickly swatch 2 of these dip acrylic powders for you. I really like that there are little tabs with the colors on top of these jars, because as you know, a lot of jars don't actually come with it. So sometimes you have to like swatch little dots and then stick them on top of the jars to know what the color is. But thankfully, these all have like little stickers as well as numbers on there. And then there's a little safety pad or safety cap thing on inside the interior of the caps as well. So again, you don't have to worry too much about little spillage or anything like that. So I'm going to grab the base coat that's included with the dipping liquids, and what I'm going to do is just apply a generous amount onto my swatch sticks, and then I'm going to dip into the dip acrylic powder. Now, if you are a newbie to dip acrylic powder, it is essentially a finer grinded kind of, it's more powdery than the regular acrylic powder. It's like really fine. And this allows it to kind of blend into this dipping liquid a little bit better, because if you were to use regular acrylic powder, which I have done, sometimes it can be a little bit on the grainier side. So what I found when I was dipping these liquids into the powder from Beetles, like these were so fine, they were so soft. I had such a smooth adhesion. They were absolutely stunning. I definitely recommend these powders from Beetles. This is my first kit from them, so I was well impressed, and I swatched all of them. Nothing came out like seriously clumpy. Everything came out really smooth. I did have a good opacity. Like there was one in here that was a jelly one. I thought that was a pleasant surprise. The glitter ones, like there was a good amount of glitter on the stick. So again, guys, I was very impressed with the quality of this dip powder from Beetles, and I might just have a new addiction growing because I need to get the other kits. I absolutely loved the colors that were in here. So after I was done applying the activator, I personally like to use the top gel that you have to cure. So I used the Beetles top gel over all of the entire nails and cured them under my UV lamp for 60 seconds. And here is how they look in better sunlight. As you can see, the colors are absolutely stunning. So to do my nail design, I did do my nails off camera because I do the exact same thing all of the time. And I picked out 5 of these colors that I really wanted to work with. I had to use the jelly clear one because I thought that was such a unique color. And then I have like a little chocolate rose kind of color and 2 glitter mixes in here. So those are the other ones. I'm definitely going to be doing another video using some other colors that's in this collection. I was I was completely impressed, guys. Like, it was really good quality from Beetles. Beetles was actually one of the first brands that I used when I started my channel, so I will definitely recommend them for anyone that's starting out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start these nails off just by applying these two pink dipping powders. One is a solid kind of cream pink color, and then the other one is that jelly color that I was just fascinated with. So I'm going to go ahead and apply some base gel, this is the curable base gel to my nails. I'm not going to use the dipping liquids because these are longer nails, and I'm going to need a lot of dipping powder for this, and you know, long nails don't necessarily fit into the dipping powder, so I kind of have to pour it over. So what I like to do is use cupcake liners, and then I will just pour the powder over the nail and use the cupcake liner to kind of recycle the dipping powder back into the jar. This entire process, guys, was like really easy. Like, I know it can be a little bit messy, and I definitely recommend that you wear a mask whilst you're doing this because, you know, dipping powder has that dust and you don't want to be breathing in acrylic powder. It can definitely do a little bit of damage. So definitely wear a mask whilst you are pouring these on. My personal preference for base gel is just because it's odorless. Like, the dipping liquids do give off an odor, and that bothers me just a little bit. In fact, it bothers me more than it bothers me with monomer. Monomer bothers me, but dipping liquids definitely bother me a little bit more. Now, you may be thinking, oh my gosh, you might need a little bit more strength because these nails are so long. When I was done with these nails, I had no issues with strength. They were hard as rock. And I went in with 3 layers. As you can see, this is the first layer here, and here is how they look. And then when I did the other 2 layers, this is how the nails look. I did have like some spottiness going on with the jelly dip powder. I have this little underlying white little patches of, I don't know what caused that. Maybe the gel polish, maybe there was not enough adhesion. I'm not sure what it was. But I'm going to disguise that by making those nails into marble. So I'm going to take the other remaining not gel polish, the other remaining dipping powders, which is these 3 here. And I'm just going to sprinkle them on over the jelly pink nail just to kind of create a marble using these dip acrylic powders. And I thought they came out pretty okay. So to create the marble onto these nails, I'm just going to take one of these fan nail art brushes and add a diagonal kind of area onto the nail, just kind of sprinkle it on there. And that's essentially how I'm doing the marble on these nails. Now, there are other ways that persons have done marbles. I think it's easier to do when you have shorter nails. When you have longer nails, you kind of have to be a little bit more creative. So again, just take a fan brush, kind of sprinkle it on there wherever it goes, and see how it turns out. Now, this didn't quite turn out like the perfect marble I was kind of expecting. It's very much I don't know, it's kind of very abstract if you think of what a marble actually looks like, but it didn't turn out bad. I thought it was still pretty. These glitters are so pretty. Like, sometimes with glitter dip powders, the glitter is very overpowering because they're heavier than the fine powder of the dip acrylic. But these were just like the perfect balance. Like, I don't know why I was sleeping on these dip powders from Beetles. They are absolutely stunning. Look how delicious that nail looks. Absolutely beautiful colors. So after trying out that marble on the thumb, I really wanted to see, could I do a nice ombre onto these nails? And let me just tell you, for an acrylic set of nails, for a dip set of nails, these were the best ombres I have ever done. Like, they were just absolutely beautiful. I did not know how easy it was to do ombre with tip acrylic until I just started using this little fan brush. So if you wanted to do more ombres, I definitely want to see what it looked like to do several ombres, like 3 ombre or 4 color ombre. But yeah, like, this was so easy, and it looked like a real ombre, like a real acrylic ombre. So Definitely give this a try, you guys. Like, you are going to really enjoy, I feel like you're really going to enjoy dip acrylic powders, dipping powders on long nails if you do it like with the base gel method versus the regular dip liquids.
Ain't you ready to go? And you with it, you know it, lady. Damn it, baby, I know. Tell me reason she's still here waiting. And you felt this before. All I want is you now and later. Go wherever I go. Go wherever I do. Go wherever I go. Go wherever you know. You know, you know.
And then finally on the pinky finger, I just went in with that beautiful glitter. I just thought I just wanted this finger just to have glitter on it, so it was such a pretty color and I absolutely loved it. So here's how the nails are looking after I have applied the powder, and then I go in and cure them for 60 seconds. Now I'm gonna add just a little bit of art to these nails. I have these beautiful gummy bears, and then I have these little rhinestones here that I got from Shein. I'm just gonna put a few of them on the nails, and I'm gonna apply top gel over all of the nails and then give them a final cure under the UV lamp for 60 seconds, and then we are basically done. And here is how the nails turned out. How simple and easy and quick this was. This took me, what, less than an hour, I believe, to do my entire nails. And they look just like acrylic. Like, I was really impressed with them. So here is a final look at all of the colors that I used in this kit. If you are interested, I will have a link directly for this kit that's available on Amazon. Thank you again to Beetles for sending this kit over for me to unbox and review for you guys. I hope you really enjoyed this tutorial, and I will see you in the next one.